Welcome back. Welcome back. Back in the building. Like, yo, Nick.
Boosie.
We on a 1-2 week rotation right now.
I know, it's been crazy, bro. It's been crazy. I'm not mad at it, not complaining.
Nah, not at all. Welcome back to the channel, Vlad TV. My brother, Sergeant Nicholas Irving. Nick, glad to have you back in the building.
Glad to see you, bro. Glad to see you.
Okay, we're going to start this interview off on a lighter note. We always started off, it seems like, on a down note. It seems like there's always a mass shooting, something going on in the world, but we're gonna have a little fun for a second. My brother, yo, you went viral last time. Like,
yeah.
We were talking about you fighting overseas, gay soldiers, and that clip just went like wildfire.
When you start to see the little boys with the older men and stuff that they do, then there's this thing that in Afghanistan, it was like Man Love Thursday. And I accidentally walked in a tent. I thought it was like the snack tent where we had like our Gatorade and chips and stuff. I walked into the wrong tent and I seen about 20 plus dudes, like they weren't wrestling. You see it every day. Little boys with older men with older men, yeah. You see it every day. I'm telling you, I thought more people would have known. I thought it was like public knowledge. And then like after it went viral, like I saw it go viral on Twitter for like 2 days and I was seeing the responses and some other troops were hopping in on it like, you know, oh yeah, I remember that too. And it was such a common thing for us. I think a lot of, you know, soldiers or veterans don't even like talk about it, bring it up, because it was so common to see. But yeah, it was more shocking that to me that I thought more people knew it or knew about that culture, that lifestyle. And there's like documentaries on it. I think they call it like the Dancing Boys. If you look it up on YouTube, it's like called Dancing Boys. And it's a whole documentary documenting older guys seeking out, you know, as young as like 6, 7. My bad. Like, I got a son, so I know all about that. They were like between 6 and 7, and some like 14, but once they hit the age of 18, it was like they were not sought after, but they would dance for them. And like, it's a cultural thing over there. And they'd pick them out and, hey, you're coming home with me. It's a cultural thing.
Okay. I didn't know where you was going when you said Dancing Boys, but they literally used to dance for older men?
Yeah, they put on makeup. They go to like a little hut or a little house and the boys would come out and they have like a little program, like a school. They would learn how to, you know, put on makeup, put on the little jingly bells or whatever, and they would like go out in front of all these older men and shuck and jive.
Yo, Nick, okay, how much of this number one did you see? I know y'all killed a bunch of them in the act. Let's just call it that. They were having intimate moments. But did you ever see any of this part of it? Like the mating, them getting to know each other, them picking out which young boys they wanted?
No, I always saw them with the guy, the little boy they wanted, like holding hands. Bro, I'll be 100%. Like, this is gonna be like weird maybe. We were doing a mission brief and I got guys who can vouch for it, like who were all on this mission. We were doing this mission brief and we had to brief the Afghan soldiers separately. And during the brief, one of the dudes just put his head in the dude's next to him in his lap and like was doing his thing. So we had to like, hey, cut that out.
Whoa, slow down.
Yeah.
These were soldiers? This was 2 grown men?
2 grown. I would say 18, 19, 20. And
both of them 18, 19, 20.
Yeah, and homeboy just put his head in, you know, the other dude's lap while we're giving a mission brief. And he kept doing it. And they would flirt and like play with each other. Like legit, for real, during mission briefs, but we would like brief them separately. They had no idea who we were going after. We do our mission brief, I give my portion, hey, I'm gonna be infilling right here, going up on this rooftop, to my guys. Then after we get done doing our thing, they come in and we give them their own little mission brief. But a lot of it was like patsy stuff, like, you know, touching each other, doing stuff to each other before we're about to hop on helicopters and go do damage.
Nick, these were men that you were going to fight side by side with. These are not, you say we were doing a mission brief. I'm assuming that these were fellow soldiers.
Oh yeah, they came out with us, yeah. For like cultural purposes. That was back when Obama wanted to win the hearts and minds, tried to, of the Afghan people. And we integrated with Afghan soldiers, and we did the same thing in Iraq too, but they were a little bit better. Afghanistan, it was just like, you know, yeah, don't let them shoot, you know. They were there to like take care of the women. If you go into a home and there's like, you know, a few women and 40 kids, 20 kids or something, they'd separate them, put them, you know, in their corner, talk to them while we're interrogating the guy that, you know, we think that we were, the high value target, getting some more intel and stuff like that.